I've been out front on this Patriots thing, Rob. I've said in the preseason, I think they're going to make the playoffs. And obviously right now it looks like that's the case. I said Mac Jones. I'm not saying he's going to end up being the best quarterback in this class because I really like Trevor Lawrence. But I said he'll have the best season this year of all the rookie quarterbacks, and that's not even close. He's been darn near great.
Right.
I mean, and I know he's a ball control, right? But it's you do what you got to do to win. Exactly. Yep. He's done great.
No, you can't argue that.
Yeah. You didn't think you were going to see that much from the Patriots this year.
No, I don't remember if I had them. I had them not making the playoffs.
I remember. Yeah, you had. I think you had You had Buffalo. You might have had Miami winning that. I think you might have had Buffalo and Miami in the playoffs.
We need to go back. I don't remember that. Buffalo. I know I had Buffalo winning the division. I mean, I know that.
So I think you had Miami maybe in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but
we need to take a look. I'll take a look.
You definitely didn't have New England.
You sure of that?
I'm pretty sure.
After all the moves they made in the offseason? I thought this. I don't know when we did it. All right. Anyway.
So here's the deal. There are those now saying that New England is the best team in the AFC. Here's how far I'll go. I said they were a playoff team. I definitely have not considered them a legitimate Super Bowl contender, meaning I have not given them any chance of getting to the Super Bowl, even though I thought they'd make the playoffs. But I'm ready to say now that they are a legitimate Super Bowl contender. They're not the favorite. I think Kansas City, and for all their struggles earlier in the year, I think they're the favorite in the AFC. Everybody's been up and down. Baltimore, you have no idea what you're going to get from them. Their defense isn't as good as it used to be. Buffalo, same thing. They're up and down. They really haven't beaten many good teams. They beat Kansas City, but outside of that, they've struggled against the better teams. Tennessee, unless I see Derrick Henry walking through that door, I'm not going to believe in them. They're banged up too with their receivers. So I think Kansas City, whose defense has kind of found itself and actually played well lately, is the best team in a wide open AFC.
Yeah, I'm not there with Kansas City. I still think that they're not where they were. I think they can.
Yeah, but who's playing better than them in the AFC? I mean, if you want to argue New England,
I think they can be. I think they can be beat though.
Right?
It just depends.
They can.
I mean, where before I didn't think that. I just thought that they were by far the better team. I'm just saying, like, I'm not.
Well, you didn't pick them to get to the Super Bowl.
No, but I didn't know where. We'll have to see. We still got 6 weeks.
Indy's a pretty tough team too. That was a big loss for them.
Yeah. And I picked Indy, Chris.
That's a tough
Remember
loss.
that was
you picked them to win that division.
I did.
Yep, I picked them to make the playoffs. But I picked Tennessee to win the division, I believe.
Right.
But yeah, Indy's tough. But they better hustle to get there.
Yeah. No,
that was a bad loss to Tampa.
That was a bad loss. You can't turn the ball over 4 times or whatever it was and try to win. Not against good teams, right? You can't do it. You can't give them short fields and set them up. It's just a bad recipe. But New England, I mean, obviously they're rolling. They're playing real well. We've never seen a rookie quarterback go to the Super Bowl. I don't believe we're going to see that again. I think we'll see as we go forward. And I'm not. They're winning the games that are in front of them. I don't want to sit here and pick apart the schedule and who they're playing and who's missing and all that other stuff. But they've had a lot of things go their way, but they've played well. And Bill Belichick's got that defense playing well. Remember, they spent a lot of money in the offseason. That's why we thought
Matthew Judon's been terrific.
Yeah, that it would be good for the Patriots. And remember, 2 or 3 starters from 2020, the COVID year, Chris, remember, opted out.
Right.
So they were hurt that year, and those guys came back, and they added and spent money and went on a shopping spree. So I'm not totally surprised that they're better. But I'm not ready yet to think that they're going to the Super Bowl. I think that's way, way premature. And there'll be a time and a moment where you can't have the training wheels on and you might need your quarterback to make a throw or make a play.
He's made throws, though.
I'm just saying, but in a pressure situation. I'm just saying, I'm not there yet to say he checked all the boxes. he's going to make those throws and make those plays.
Yeah, I mean, he's not an elite quarterback by any stretch at this point, but he has made, like, the narrative that he's just a dinker and dunker isn't fully accurate. Right now he's a game manager, but you saw him throw the 40-some-odd yard completion to Jacoby Myers yesterday. He's made some great touch passes in the end zone yesterday against the blitz in the corner to Kendrick Bourne, like a terrific pass and catch. So I like him. I'm with you. They're not, like I said, they're not the favorites. All I'm saying, Rob, is I'm upgrading them to actually having a shot in the AFC. Like, I didn't think before that they had a chance to win the AFC. Now I'll give them a shot, but I wouldn't give them the favorite. I would put, like I said, Kansas City ahead of them. And then, look, Buffalo, Baltimore, and even I wouldn't put Cincinnati ahead of them. But Cincinnati's A game is probably higher than them. But Baltimore and Buffalo, if they bring their A games, they're better than New England.
I think the question is,
will they bring their A games?
I think one of those two teams will make it to the Super Bowl from the AFC.
Buffalo, they could, but they're so inconsistent.
No, I know. I mean, but they got to get it together. They got a month and a half to get it together. I'm not saying playing the way that they're playing now, coming off of that Browns win with 4 interceptions, but I'm saying, to me, those two teams are the ones that I'm looking at. One of those two, in my mind, will get there. And who knows? We've seen Buffalo when they went to Kansas City and ran them out of there. They were great. Yeah, they looked great. They looked like they were headed somewhere, and then all of a sudden they couldn't. They played Jacksonville and couldn't score a touchdown. And some crazy games and crazy scenarios. But I'm not there yet. I'm going to wait it out. The Patriots are on the right track, Chris. Bill Belichick has shown once again he could put together a defense. He's got a lot of things working in their favor, but I'm not there. I'm not buying into
there are those, Rob,
Super Bowl.
There are those, obviously, after last year, it was just clear at that point that Tom Brady had won the divorce. It wasn't even close. But now there are those saying, hey, it could be, this thing is still open. And obviously Belichick's having a great year. And he's got the advantage because he can coach longer than Brady can play. If he doesn't have to win it this year or next
10 more years. Right.
If he wins 2 in the next 10 years, then at the very least you'd say they tied, right? They both won the divorce. But do you think what's going on now, how do you think that this could play into the narrative of, Brady winning the divorce and Brady, being the guy and all that?
I mean, right here. If he gets a rookie quarterback into the Super Bowl, Chris, that had never been done, then he's going to get back on that playing field with Brady. I mean, you'll have to acknowledge that because he'll have something under his hat that no one has done.
You said if he gets there, if he wins.
Yeah, if he gets there, because nobody's ever gotten there. I'm serious.
Right.
I don't think he has to win. I'm just saying, if he gets to a Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback and no one had ever done that, I'm just saying it puts him where it's not a landslide and Brady is the X factor. You start to say, how did he do that? Right? I mean, you got to give Belichick credit.
I think you'd have to still give Brady the edge, but yeah, he'd be right there. It kind of like, I think you give Belichick the edge. I've always given Brady the edge in the, who was more responsible because I typically go with players. But yeah, Belichick would be right back in the discussion. Now, if he wins it, Rob, if they were somehow, some way
if they won
to win the Super Bowl this year,
right,
I think you'd have to say it's even. I really do.
It would be pretty amazing
for this, for the divorce,
especially like again a rookie quarterback to do that to him.
No, it would be right.
That would be.
I think you would really have to say it's even. Because each one of them got a Super Bowl. Brady went to a team that was 7-9, hadn't been to the playoffs in more than a dozen years or 12 or 13 years, whatever it was exactly. And then Belichick would be winning a Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback? Wow. No superstar receivers, no superstar running backs. Letting Stephon Gilmore go, like it would be incredible.
Right. No, definitely. It would be hard to argue that.
But I am with you. Look, I'll put them in contention, but I would have certainly Kansas City ahead of them. And right now, because of the ceiling, I put a few other teams ahead of them. But they're there. They're playing great football. The defense is rolling, and you got to give them credit. All right.